Live from the WJLA Broadcast Center, this is ABC 7 News at 6 on your side.
Tonight, about 26 teenagers are being held in the D.C. jail charged with adult crimes.
On the face of it, they might appear to have given up on their chances of finishing school or getting good jobs. But one organization, the Free Minds Book Club, is helping those juvenile inmates turn the page on their lives. Doug McKelway explains.
To cry about. I have to cry for my mother, my sisters, and my brother. I have to cry for me.
21-year-old Lamars Wilson says he's figured out how to let go of his troubled past.
I can write anything down. If I'm feeling a certain way, I can write it down right in there and get it off my chest and just like, that's just that. Just leave it and forget about it. I'd rather write than punch a wall.
After a difficult childhood, going in and out of foster homes, he landed in the D.C. jail at only 15 years old on weapons and drug charges. There, he discovered Free Minds. The book club's organizers, Kelly Taylor and Tara Liebert, sent him more books while he was in federal prison, put him in touch with a pen pal, and encouraged his poetry writing.
Oh, it's going to be a thing of beauty, a thing of beauty.
Today, he's learning carpentry at the Alexandria Seaport Foundation. Liebert says Wilson is just one shining example of what studies have shown. Literacy and education can lower the risk of returning to crime after release.
Before they enter Free Minds, their way of expressing themselves is through violence, and we want them to pick up a pen instead of a gun.
Wilbert Avila is another example. He joined Free Minds after entering the D.C. jail 4 years ago when he was 16 years old.
I started reading those things and I started thinking about my future. I would never think about my future. I would always think day to day.
Now, he's a sophomore in college, works in building maintenance, and volunteers for the Campaign for Youth Justice. Both men say they credit the Free Minds Book Club with changing their lives. Since it began in 2002, Free Minds has helped more than 230 young men in the D.C. prison system. Either that or continuing their support through the federal prison system or when they re-enter society. In the newsroom, Doug McKelway, ABC 7 News.
Thanks, Doug. Most of